As the spotlight of Korean entertainment hits the international stage, Jung Kook, one of the most popular members of boy group BTS, finds himself in a whirlpool of controversy that has shocked his fans around the world. His solo project, titled I Am Still, is designed to show a personal and creative side of him that is often not seen in the group. Unpleasant news began to appear. Slander began to spread, triggering confusion and concern among fans who never doubted Jung Kook's dedication to his work, which is now getting bigger. The question arises, who dared to slander Jung Kook, and why? The story started from the launch of the I Am Still project, which was warmly welcomed by BTS fans, especially ARMY, the official name of their fan base, with an emotional theme. Jung makes songs that reflect a darker and more mature side of himself, discussing personal experiences as well as the mental journey he has gone through as an international idol. These songs are packed with a strong visual aesthetic accompanied by poetic and soulful lyrics, attract the hearts of fans and reap praise from critics. But just a few hours after the launch, several anonymous accounts on social media began to spread slanted issues about the project. They alleged that IM's concept was still unoriginal and claimed that Jung Kook was imitating other artists. Moreover, some accounts quickly raised speculation that Jung Kook was plagiarizing by allegedly taking concepts from other musicians working in similar genres without clear evidence. The issue became a hot topic and wild speculation began to appear on various platforms. At first, the fans didn't really care about the accusation. They knew that Jungkook was a hard worker who was always honest in his work, but day by day more and more news circulated, accompanied by image manipulation and video footage that seemed to be modified to support this. The accusations of these anonymous accounts continued to arouse opinion until finally a number of media outlets also highlighted this controversy, which worsened the already uncertain atmosphere. Despite the rise of slander, the ARMY remains steadfast in showing its full support for Jungkook on social media as they gather evidence, seeking clarification and seek to uncover the truth. Accounts that spread negative rumors. In a short time, the ARMY managed to reveal that some of the accounts that spread rumors came from bots or fake accounts that were deliberately created to damage Jung Kook's image. But who was the mastermind behind all this? Through the investigation carried out by some very dedicated fans, it was revealed that these accounts have a certain pattern in their dissemination that indicates the presence of planned third-party interference. This fact adds complexity to the problem for fans of the project. I Am Still is not just a work of art, it is a manifestation of the emotional journey of a young Jung Kook who finally dared to open up after more than a decade of living under the public. The spotlight of the matter went to HYBE label's management, Jung Kook, who responded cautiously. They released an official statement denouncing the slander and promising to take legal action against anyone involved in spreading false information. On the other hand, Jungkook remained silent. He chose not to comment directly on the controversy, which made fans even more concerned and curious about the emotional impact of the slander on his idol. Behind all this frenzy, many people do not realize how much of a mental burden Jungkook is carrying, because at a relatively young age Jungkook has devoted more than half of his life to the world of entertainment, and although he has gained global fame, the journey taken has never been easy. From adolescence to youth, growing up she faced unimaginable pressure from the public, the media, and even fellow artists, and now when she finally tries to speak from the heart through her solo work, she is faced with a very painful slander. Yet Jung Kook's calmness shows a strength and maturity rarely seen at her age. Rather than responding with emotion, she let her work and professional attitude do the talking. As time went on, fans watched as she continued to move forward, stay focused on his career and not be affected by negative rumors. Spreading support from the fans became the main source of strength for Jungkook. For them, the I Am Still project is more than just music. The project is a symbol of Jungkook's resilience, and they stand by his side ready to protect their idols from any attack as time goes by. Statement from the anonymous account that spread slander did not remain silent. TNI, with its extraordinary collective strength, moved swiftly to dismantle anyone who tried to damage Jung Kook's image. Each played a detective who proved his extraordinary dedication in protecting Jung Kook, who they consider to be family, while HYBE label as BTS management took this situation very seriously. They released a second official statement, which this time expressly stated legal action will be taken. In a statement, HYBE expresses his disappointment towards individuals and parties involved in spreading negative issues against the I Am Still project. This move shows that HYBE will not remain silent in the face of attempts to undermine the reputation of its artists. Having gathered enough evidence to bring the case to justice, which is expected to provide a deterrent effect for the perpetrators on the other hand, this situation also reveals the other side of Jungkook's journey as an idol since his debut at the age of 15. The challenges in his life as the youngest member of BTS. He grew and developed under the public spotlight with every aspect of his personal life monitored and talked about by many people. The pressure to maintain a perfect image often makes him suppress the emotional side that he really wants to express. Through the project I Am Still Jung Kook tries to show a more honest side of himself and away from the glamorous image that has been displayed on stage, but this effort actually makes it the target of slander and rumors that are completely unfounded. Experts in the Korean entertainment industry also starting to speak up. They argue that the K-pop world is known for very strict standards that sometimes do not give space for idols to express themselves freely. Seeing Jungkook trying to get out of the stigma is a bold but also risky step. Experts who asked not to be named said Jungkook's move was a testament to his courage to speak from the heart, but on the other hand it made him vulnerable to attacks from people who did not like the change. International fans began to criticize the media and the growing culture of toxic fanaticism in the Korean entertainment world. They lamented how idols like Jung Kook, who has shown her dedication for more than a decade, can still be victims of slander just for daring to show a more human side. Soldiers from around the world have started petitioning demanding that the media be more responsible in spreading the word and that social media companies be more assertive in tackling fake news. The accounts that often spread misinformation. Meanwhile, Jungkook chose to remain silent, letting his management team and fans speak on his behalf amid the ongoing frenzy. Jung Kook did not reduce the intensity of his work behind the scenes. He remained focused on music production, rehearsals and preparation for various promotional activities. Despite the heavy pressure he felt, Jungkook tried to maintain a professional attitude and not let the negative issues interfere with his work, but this situation was not easy for him. Behind the smile and calmness he showed to the public of the staff he worked with, he saw Jung Kook struggling to keep his spirits up. The members of one of the groups where he shared his joys and sorrows also felt how difficult the test faced Jung Kook. In a personal interview, one of the BTS members revealed that they tried to provide Jungkook with the emotional support he needed while still respecting his desire to resolve this issue in his own way. Weeks passed with Lyle's problems slowly starting to subside, finally returning to appear in public during a scheduled fan meeting. Jungkook took the time to greet his fans with a distinctive smile. On stage he gave a little comment on the situation he was going through. With a calm but confident voice he said, "I thank you for your support. I know not all roads will be smooth, but I have you and that's more than enough for me." The simple word, a sign of weakness, but rather a proof of his toughness and maturity.